high. We be out here, raw and I cry, act like you don't know. We have no fear, war in our eyes, act like you don't know. We re-up here, we the men from acts like you don't know. We the prophets of the Most High, act like you don't know. We be out here, raw and I cry, act like you don't know. We have no fear, war in our eyes, act like you don't know. We re-up here, we the men from acts like you don't know. We the prophets of the Most High, act like you don't know. This is a men's conference, y'all ain't no men's out here. With all y'all wins of doctrine, us y'all again, stop it. Multiple enemies rising, but we stay cool like dry fits. Against the truth, you will lose, nothing you can do about it. This is an organization, don't argue, stop wasting our dedicated time. Brothers want us to speak Hebrew, so say that in Hebrew. Let me stop. Hey, purple on boots shining and we deep, lazy can't.
So-called Good Friday yesterday had nothing to do with Christ. Nothing. That's a old Canaanite thing that the white man stole and they started concocting. All these nations started putting the same doctrine over and over. And we're going to show you that in the Bible. But our people have to understand what the will of the Lord is. Read what you got.
Psalm chapter 40 verse 8. I delight to do thy will.
This King David, a righteous man. Did King David celebrate Easter? Did he celebrate Christmas and so forth? All these philosophies and other doctrines that our enemies set up for us to do so we can stay in the midst of sin, so we can be blinded that we're in a dangerous time? Did King David do that? He said he delighted to do the will of God. Come on.
I delight to do thy will, O my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart.
Thy what?
Thy law is within my heart.
So King David understood what? The laws of God. He said, that's what's in my heart. That's what's in my mind. To what? To observe and to do. But our people in these last days forgot that. Look at Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 13. What happened to our people? We started learning other philosophies, other doctrines, other religions. When we came into slavery and we came over to America, we started learning these things. Because why? Because we stiffened our neck against the Most High God. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 13. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not.
So we were put out of Jerusalem. That's our homeland, which another man took and made it his own. Right. We don't know who we are. We don't know we're in the darkness of the last days. Right. You think tomorrow is promised to you? You think that you won't be judged for the things that we do? Read.
Neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other gods.
What's another God that we're our sister? What's another God that you're gonna celebrate tomorrow? What are you celebrating tomorrow, sis? I'm talking to you. Easter. You're gonna celebrate Easter, right? See you shaking your head. Watch what the Bible says. Just listen real quick.
And there shall ye serve other gods.
Read it again from the top.
Therefore will I cast you out of this land.
The Lord kicked us out of the land of Jerusalem. Our mind was corrupt because we were following after other gods, so he put us out. Right. I'm telling you, read on.
Into a land that ye know not.
What's the land that we knew not? America. That's another land that we didn't know nothing about. That's right. We didn't know nothing about the East over there, China. We didn't know nothing about none of them lands that we knew not. We knew Jerusalem. That was the land that we were accustomed to. That was the land that the Lord gave. That's where we came out of Egypt and dwelt there. That was the land. How come a lot of our people are celebrating Easter in other countries? What's going on? These are the lands that the Lord threw you out because what? We wanted to do what? Read on.
Neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other gods.
Hey, my brother in the Nike shirt. My brother in the burgundy Nike shirt. Come talk to me, bro. My brother. Hey, brother. Hey, you say you know better, right?
Y'all know better.
You know not to celebrate Easter. What you about to go do right now? You can go buy a soda. Look, bro, if you know better, guess what you gotta do? You gotta do better. Give me Nehemiah chapter 10, 31. Hold on, brother, before you go try to so-called quench your thirst. Watch this here. I'm gonna show you don't know better, bro. Watch it. Hold on. Watch this. Hold on, brother. Don't go nowhere. Read.
Nehemiah chapter 10 verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day.
What is victuals? That's food. That's drinks, beer, wine, cigarettes, meat, groceries, soda, milk, juice. That's what it's talking about. Come on.
on the Sabbath day.
Today is the Lord's Sabbath day. This is the day you got to be keeping holy, not tomorrow. You can't keep that. How can you keep an unclean day holy? It's impossible.
To sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath or on the holy day.
Or on the holy day. Today is the holy day. Go back to Jeremiah 16. This is the reason why the Lord cast us out of the land. And now guess what? The brothers say he don't celebrate Easter. But he's going to go and buy and defile the Sabbath day. There's no difference. We still marked and unclean before the Lord our God. This is what we out here to teach you.
That's right.
Read on.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 13. Therefore will I cast you out of this land.
Because we don't want to keep the commandments, because we forgot. The reason why we forgot who we were, because we didn't want to keep the commandments of God. Read.
Into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers. And there shall ye serve other gods day and night, where I will not show you favor.
How we not show favor? We are killed in the street and at alarming rates. We are in the poorest of the land where we don't know nothing about. We think we go to our enemies. Guess what? We go to our enemies for food. We go to our enemies for these things. We're going to get that. We go to our enemies for religions. We go to our enemies for holidays. But you have no favor in there. Why? Because they're not telling you that you're in the midst of sin and that you are breaking the commandments of God. And they're not telling you what? That the only way to return back is to acknowledge your offenses, know who you, understand who you are, and repent. Read on.
Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I shall no more be said.
Go to Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. This is the reason why we're here. We're here to show our people who they are. You got to come back. You are the Israelites the Bible talk about. You are the 12 tribes of Israel, you blacks and Hispanics. Stop over and pull over and get a flyer. Understand who you are. Brother, my brother right here. Brother, I know you want to understand your purpose in life. Your purpose in life is not to sit right there, brother, and chill. Your purpose in life. Your purpose is, my brother in the wheelchair. Brother, I know you got to come over here and talk to me, brother. Our people don't want to do that. They don't want, he what? He illiterate. Brother, listen. Give me Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. We was all illiterate at some point, brother. My brother, look, don't be fearful to understand what the Lord wants for you. Watch this here. Read this.
Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
Don't let the shame of us being what? Illiterate or not understanding what the Lord wants cause you to be destroyed in these last days. Read.
Converting the soul.
God's words is going to change you. That's what it means to convert. Come on.
The testimony of the Lord is sure.
Everything that come out the Bible is sure to happen. It's sure. The Lord said, look, what I did to you in the past, I said it was going to happen and it happened. What I'm going to do to you in the future is going to happen because I said it. That's his testimonies. Come on.
Making wise the simple.
So anybody that feel like they illiterate, they don't know, he say his law is going to make you wise.
That's right.
Give me Colossians, Deuteronomy, go to Colossians 2 and 8. Because guess what? A lot of people say Easter. Where does Easter come from? A lot of people celebrate that. That is a Canaanite demonic goddess called Ishtar, Astarte. The Greeks took that and everybody took it and started naming it something. The Queen of Heaven. The Queen, Diana. A lot of you doing the same thing that our forefathers did. And the churches ain't going to tell you nothing because they want your money. They God is cash money. Whatever they can get, they juices or whatever they can do, they want that. If it ain't got to do no money, they're going to put you out. You ain't paid your tithes in the last 2 months, ain't no way we can help you, brother. We're going to send up prayers for you. That's what they do. So when you come, you get dressed up, you get your your little pasty colored clothes, real pale looking clothes, the spring type of clothes, and you go to the churches. You fill up the churches. You feel like their pockets up with all your hard-earned money, but you are sacrificing it to other gods. That's why the Lord put us out. And watch the Bible talk about that. Read.
Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Who spoiled our people with their thoughts and their lies? The white man. That's what they did. They took it while we was illiterate and couldn't understand English, and they taught us their religion, their philosophies. That's what they did. And I know you know I'm right, brother. That's what they did. When we couldn't know, but don't turn your head, because we didn't know nothing. We didn't know no better, but now guess what? Now is a time of knowledge, and hey, now we can understand something.
Right.
Now we can read. Now guess what? Your sins are going to ever be marked before the Lord, because what? We celebrate things we ain't supposed to. We have been spoiled. The Bible already told us that we was going to be spoiled. Read.
After the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world.
The way the world set it up, so they made law that Easter was going to be Sunday. They made law that so-called Good Friday, the day somehow Christ died on Friday and was buried 72 hours in the earth. Somehow he jumped up out the ground, the second day. I'm not sure what happened. But guess what? That's what happened. My brother, how you doing, bro? Brother, I'm Joshua, Officer Joshua. What's your name, fam? Ron, brother Ron. I know you got questions. You got some questions on what we doing, why we yelling out here on the streets? Anything? You finna celebrate Easter? Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow is Easter, right? We're gonna celebrate that. Does the Bible tell us to celebrate Easter? Because that's what we're going over. Right. Let me ask a quick question. Let's think about it. Easter, what is the symbol of Easter? What pop in your mind for Easter? Bunnies, right? And what else? Eggs and bunnies. Do they go together? Nah, they don't go together at all. There is no harmony in them two. Because guess what? When a rabbit have babies, do it come in an egg? They do it like regular. They just pop it out. It don't come in no egg. It's out of there, right? And what does that have to do with the Bible? Right. If them two don't match together, best believe these two don't match together. Right. That Easter so-called holiday in the Bible, it don't match, brother. Get a Colossians 2:8. I'm gonna show you. Easter is an old, ancient, so-called African, it's called Canaan, goddess, a demonic goddess that the white man took and he made that his own thing. And guess what he did? He mixed that gumbo and gave it to us and said, this is the day you're supposed to celebrate. We're gonna show you that ain't got nothing to do with us. Nothing. That has nothing to do with the Bible. Your history and heritage is the laws of God.
That's right.
Because tomorrow is so-called Easter. Guess what next Sunday is? It's the Lord's Passover.
That's right.
And we're going to show you something real quick. What is Easter and what is the Lord's Passover? All right? Because the heathens, the other nations, put that together. They concocted it. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you that in the time. You know Paul in the New Testament? Paul had to deal with a little bit of that. Read what you got. I'm going to show you something. Read this.
Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
He said, beware lest you be spoiled. To be spoiled in your mind, you robbed of what? You robbed of the heritage and laws of God. Right. So when somebody spoiled you, they robbed you. I spoiled the booties or whatever, like the pirates say. I spoiled it all. I took it. He said, beware now, I'm going to warn you, lest a man spoil you with their philosophies, their thoughts. What they put together and say, you know what, let's put this together and we can have these people to sin. And if they sin, their Lord won't be with them. And they're going to forget who they are. They definitely going to forget that. And their vain deceit means they empty lies. Easter is philosophy. Easter is vain deceit. Do you want to be lied to? Let me ask you, do you like being lied to? How you feel when you lied to? Somebody lied to you, right? Be honest, bro. Be honest. You mad, right? You want to put hands on people, right? So guess what? We ain't saying put no hands on nobody because what the Lord say be peaceable. But that mind state like you angry, like, how this person lie to me? That's how you should feel with the other nations, how they lie to us.
That's right.
You should be like, what? I ain't celebrating that. What I got to celebrate? What I got to do to get close to the Lord? Watch, read on.
After the tradition of men.
After the white man, come on.
After the rudiments of the world.
The rudiments is the way the world do it. Don't do what the world do. They gonna celebrate tomorrow. You don't celebrate that garbage. You get away from it as far as you can, brother. I'm telling you, watch, read.
And not after Christ.
What they're doing don't got nothing to do with Jesus Christ, with the Bible.
Right. That's right.
That name, Easter, is from an old Canaanite goddess.
Right.
That the so-called Africans had. It was called Ishtar. Esther. Estarte. That's what we celebrated in the past. The Queen of Heaven is a goddess of fertility and sex.
Right.
You want your child celebrating sex and fertility and all that? That's what they was doing. Come on up, sis. We going over Easter. Okay. Okay, we're going over Easter, how it's unholy. It has nothing to do with the Bible.
That's right.
Go to 1 Samuel chapter 7.
Bring it out.
Watch this here, I'm gonna show you. Back in the day, our people still did that. Because it had nothing to do with a bunny and egg. It had everything to do with sex and fertility.
Right.
That's why, what does an egg and a bunny got to do with anything with each other? It's sex. So, I know you laughing. That's right, you gotta laugh because it was foolishness. You got children? If you have nieces or nephews that you've seen that grew up as babies, do you want to see them celebrating something that has something to do with sex and orgies and all of that? No, right? It's ungodly. That's how you should feel at Easter. It is. Watch, I'm going to show you. Easter is another name for Esther, Astarte, the queen of heaven. It's all in the Bible. And you can read about it.
Bring it out.
Read what you got.
1 Samuel chapter 7 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
And Samuel spake unto all the house of Israel.
No, he spoken to all the house of all the world.
All the house of Israel.
So this is for us, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Brother, you see yourself on this sign. Come over here and look over here. If you see yourself on this sign, you are of the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
So,
I have a question.
you mind if I just one scripture? Just hold it, read quick.
And Samuel spake unto all the house of Israel, saying, If ye do return unto the Lord with all your hearts, then put away the strange gods.
You know what's a strange God? Remember what I just asked you. I said, what does a bunny and egg have to do anything with each other? And my brother Rob, right? Ron. What's your name, sis?
Mooney.
What is it?
Mooney.
Mooney? Mooney. I'm Officer Joshua. Sister Mooney and brother Ron. What does eggs and a bunny got to do? It doesn't match. It doesn't come together. Just like Easter in the Bible, you can't put it together. It don't match. Right? He said if you return and put away them strange gods. That's a strange God. Come on.
Then put away the strange gods and Ashtaroth.
And who?
Ashtaroth.
Ashtaroth, but that's another name for Easter.
Right.
Esther, Ashtaroth, Astarte, the queen of heaven, Diana. All that is a demonic goddess, so-called goddess. That's a demon that you celebrate. And guess what your enemy did? They put it up in a cute little bunny and cute eggs and decorated it and made it pretty and put it in front of you. It's like, here you go. That's why we went to slavery. This is what we going over. Watch, come on.
From among you, and prepare your hearts unto the Lord.
What does it mean? Your heart. I'm going to ask you a question. Just be patient with me. What is our heart? Give me that. Mark 7. Come on.
Mark chapter 7 verse 21.
He said, and put in search out the Lord. Take all them gods out your heart. Okay, come on.
For from within, out of the heart of men.
Out of the heart of men. That's masculine, but it's talking about one man too as well, because you come from men. Come on.
Proceed evil thoughts.
How do you think, Brother Ron? How you think? With your mind. Sister Monet, you believe you agree with that? Mm-hmm. Right. So you're on one accord, right? It's your mind. That's what your heart is. Right. Go back. We got it. They got it. Come on.
Then put away the strange gods and Ashtoreth from among you, and prepare your hearts unto the Lord.
How do we prepare our hearts? We prepare our hearts. It's Ezra 7 and 10. We got to prepare our hearts to come into the Bible. Because I'm going to tell you, before you came up here, you knew Easter was Sunday and you knew it was God's day. Am I right or wrong? Man, watch this here. Come on.
Ezra chapter 7 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
But Ezra had prepared his heart to seek the law of the Lord.
To do what?
To seek the law of the Lord.
Where's the laws of God at? The laws of God is in the Bible right here. Here you go. He said, I will prepare my heart to seek the laws of God. Come on.
And to do it.
And to do the laws of God. Come on.
And to teach in Israel statutes and judgments.
He said, I have to prepare to teach it. Go back to Samuel 7. Come on, read it again.
1 Samuel chapter 7 and verse 3. And Samuel spake unto all the house of Israel, saying, If ye do return unto the Lord with all your hearts, then put away the strange gods and Ashtoreth from among you.
So just like if Ezra celebrated, he put it away. He said it all. I'm not doing that. Christmas, I'm not doing it. Easter, I'm not doing it. So-called Good Friday, I'm not doing that no more.
That's right.
Come on.
And prepare your hearts unto the Lord, and serve him only, and he will deliver you out of the hand of the
He
Philistines.
said, then I'm going to deliver you out of, like that time, he's going to deliver us out of the hand of the so-called white man. Because guess what? When we celebrate Easter, we are in the midst of sin. We are breaking the commandments of God and in danger of death judgment.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.